Hi, I'm Dean Rumpel, CEO of Pleasure Way Industries. Today I'm in our hardwood mill shop where we take raw plank maple and turn it into beautiful maple cabinetry. Why don't you join me and I'll take you on your own personal tour of a 2017 Ascent. I'm standing outside our new 2017 Ascent, and the first feature I want to show you is our brand new screen package option. As you can see, the screen package fills the entire opening. It has a very fine micro mesh, which means even the smallest insects like no-see-ums aren't going to find their way in. Yet, plenty of screening here to let fresh air in. One of the best features of this new option is how it opens and closes. When you want to go inside, you can pull it wide open. We have a super strong magnetic strip sewn into both sides, and as you let go, it closes behind you every time. When you're done using the screen package and you're ready to move to your next location, you can simply roll it up and it stores neatly out of the way. It can't get much better than that. As we come around to the front of the chassis, there's a couple things I really want to point out. And one of the best features of the Ascent is how easy it is to drive. At just over 19 feet 7 inches long and 9 feet 7 inches tall, you can go anywhere in this coach. Whether it's in heavy congested downtown traffic or zipping around on the highway, anybody can drive this vehicle. Now, this is built on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter chassis. It's the 2500 series 3/4 ton chassis. It has a 2.1 liter diesel engine. It's turbocharged and it has a 7-speed transmission. So our customers report to us that they're averaging between 20 and 22 miles per gallon on the highway. This Mercedes-Benz chassis comes with some fantastic safety features such as front collision avoidance, lane assist, crosswind assist, and blind spot monitoring. So when you're driving this vehicle, safety is first and foremost with Mercedes-Benz and Pleasure Way. As we come around to the passenger side, there's just a few more features I'd like to point out. You'll notice how our front bumper and our side moldings all match. That's a great option if you like that monochromatic look. Also, we have our easily accessible gravity discharge for your holding tanks, and it's gravity because gravity never fails. We have a hot and cold outdoor shower, which is great for rinsing the pet off maybe after a day at the beach. We have our central utility station. Here's where you can plug in your shore power, park cable TV, hook up your city water, and turn off and on your propane tank. All of our Ascents feature on-demand hot water heaters. Yours will either have a Truma or a Girard. They both provide hot water on demand, so they no longer have that 6-gallon tank that has to be heated, and really it can provide hot water as long as you have a fresh water supply. Directly above the instant water heater, we've painted our fiberglass panel black so it matches the windows and it gives it a clean automotive styling. We even paint our upper fridge vent to match so it all blends in. And our windows here are also awning style, so they open up, and if it's raining outside, the fresh air can still get in. As we come around to the back of the coach, I'm going to point out that we have a backup camera direct from Mercedes-Benz. It has a 5,000 pound hitch and 7-pole wiring, so you can tow up to 5,000 pounds. And we have a propane quick connect. So if you have a portable barbecue or grill, you can simply plug it in right there. Now I'm going to open up the back doors. And one of the first things you're going to notice is we no longer have a spare tire on the back. We've discontinued the spare tire, and the reason being is this is a 7,000 pound coach, and we don't think it's really safe for you to be changing a tire at the side of the road, especially if it's on a busy highway. So what we've done to compensate for that is every coach comes with its own fix-a-flat kit. It has the tire sealant and its own built-in compressor, so you can get yourself up and on the way. And we have our own Pleasure Way Plus roadside assistance program. So if you ever did have a flat tire on the side of the road, you'll call our toll-free number and they will dispatch a tow truck to come out and repair your tire right on the side of the road so you don't have to. Underneath our sofa, you're going to see there's lots of storage room, plenty of room for some golf clubs if you're a golfer, and you'll find our Eco-Ion Earth Smart lithium batteries. There are two 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate batteries that are extremely safe and they recharge very quickly, and you can do so by 4 sources, either through your solar panels, your engine alternator, shore power, or by running your generator. Now these batteries, which are located up above the floor, so they're in a nice warm environment, you don't have to worry about sub-freezing temperatures as long as your coach stays warm. Now the last feature I want to point out, and it's new for 2017, is our back door rear screen package. If you can have a look at it here, it rolls up neatly out of the way when you want to access any storage through the bottom. And when you're set up for camping, you can just unclip it. It rolls down and you can zip it up. Now you're completely going to be bug free. And if you don't want to use the screen, it can roll all the way up and tuck neatly out of the way. As we come around to the passenger side, I'm going to point out we have our 110 outdoor plug here. This is also powered by the inverter for some convenience. We have large panoramic windows, which makes it great viewing from inside. Also, we have our freshwater fill here. And as you notice, we have this beautiful awning, and it's legless this year for 2017. It's wide open and spacious, and you don't have to worry about staking legs into the ground. This awning also comes with an LED light strip and a built-in wind sensor. So if you're out in a walk and the wind picks up, the awning will automatically stow itself away. Now let's go inside and I'll show you some of the great features on the interior of this coach. Once we're inside the coach, you'll notice how our optional screen package neatly rolls up and stores out of the way when you're not using it. You'll see that we have our kitchen placed on the passenger side, and this is really important. This allows you a clear, unobstructed view when you're driving so that you can shoulder check easily, especially if you're in heavy city traffic. And when you're using the kitchen and your campground is all set up, you're looking into your own sight, not your neighbor's. As we take a look at the kitchen galley, first thing I'm going to point out is we've got 2 Corian flip-up counter extensions. We have one at the back and one at the front, and this gives you a large working area. We also have a matching Corian sink cover, stainless steel sink, single lever faucet, and a flush mount 2-burner stove, which is great because the flush mount gives you, again, more surface space to work on. This kitchen also comes with 3 110 plug-ins, so we have one under each of the flip-up counter extensions and one in the middle, so you have lots of options to plug in. As we move below the kitchen countertop, it's important to note that all of our kitchen cupboards are screwed together. They are not stapled together. Screws hold stronger, last longer, and it's not going to squeak and rattle for years when you're driving down the road. We have lots of storage. We've got 2 large cupboards here, which you can fit cereal boxes, pots and pans, all kinds of room. We also have a 3rd one as well. This also gives you easy access to your water pump when it comes time to winterize. And as we work our way up, we also have 2 pull-out drawers. Now these feature Baltic birch drawer boxes and solid stainless steel ball-bearing drawer glides. Right above our kitchen, we're going to have our first multiplex wiring panel. So from here, you can turn on all your interior lights and your outside light. You've got your battery disconnect switch, water pump, generator start and stop, as well as a unique master light switch. So you can turn all the lights on or all the lights off. And it even has its own panel light switch. So you can turn the panel lights on and off depending if it's day or night. And right beside our multiplex panel is our new standard feature for 2017, a 2,000 watt Xantrex pure sine wave inverter. The inverter draws its power from your 200 amp hour 12 volt lithium Eco-Ion batteries, and it inverts it to create 110 volt power. This then feeds all of the 110 outlets inside the coach and outside. The only thing it doesn't power is your air conditioner and your refrigerator. Let me show you how this works. Now that we have our kettle plugged in case we want to make a cup of tea, we're going to turn the power on. Now the inverter not only provides power to all of the electrical plugs, it also supplies power to our microwave. So if you're pulled over at a roadside stop and you like to heat something up, you can do it with clean, quiet power through your inverter. So as we look at the monitor panel, it'll tell you the voltage in your battery. It'll show you how many amps the appliance is drawing from your batteries, as well as how many watts it's drawing. So this kettle is drawing 1,320 watts. So with the panel, it'll tell you exactly how many watts your appliance is drawing, and with the amperage, you can easily calculate how long you can use it for. Let's take a look at our upper cabinets. These are our beautiful standard maple cabinetry. As we take a look around at all of the upper storage, let's have a look inside. So here you'll see how neat and clean everything is. You don't see wires running everywhere. You can see that everything is attached by angle brackets and screws once again, because that's just a better quality way to finish cabinets. Also, we have Hayfla door stays. These are adjustable. You can make them stiffer or looser, however you like, and Bloom European hardware. Pleasure Way is known for our high-end, high-quality, solid maple cabinetry. I can't really do the process justice just trying to explain it to you. So let's go into our mill shop and you can see in detail all the skilled hand craftsmanship that goes in to these natural maple doors. In our hardwood mill shop, our team starts with raw maple planks, which are ripped, shaped through a molder, and cut to exact measurement for each door. The maple strips are then run through a shaper to create the mortise and tenon joints. The strips are then applied with glue and the doors hand formed, compressed, and clamped until dry. Once dry, they are trimmed to exact size and placed through a door sander to ensure the correct thickness. The last stage in our mill shop is routering each door to create a finished, rounded edge. The doors are now ready for the final finishing stage. We start by completing the first pass of hand sanding. We then apply a finer grit of sandpaper and proceed with a second complete sand. Each door then receives a round over sand along the edges. At this point, the first coat of lacquer is applied. We use a waterborne lacquer so it's safe for the environment and our employees. Once the first coat is dry, we perform a final sand to ensure the doors are perfectly smooth. The last coat of lacquer is then applied and we are left with our beautiful natural maple doors. On average, it takes over 22 hours to finish just one set of cabinet doors for each and every coach we produce. As we come and sit down into the back of the coach, you'll notice the huge picture windows. This really lets nature in. And with our optional screen package, which is really a must, it'll let all of the fresh air in and keep the bugs out. All of our windows have these wonderful MCD shades, so all four of them can be pulled down in the evening when you want to get your privacy. So our power sofa is equipped with two 3-point seat belts for those times you need to take extra passengers. It's also covered in our rich ultra leather. This is our cream color, and the advantage of real ultra leather is it's super easy to keep clean, it's pet friendly, and it's breathable, so you don't stick to it like real leather and it doesn't get really hot. So after we set up our round dining table here, as you can see, it being round makes it really easy to get in and out. If you're going to have guests over, it's simple to play cards or have a meal. At the end of each ottoman, we also have USB ports so you can charge your devices and an additional 110 plug-in. Another great feature of the power sofa is when it's time to make it up into a bed at night, it's very simple to do. All we do is hit the extend button on our panel and down goes the sofa. As the sofa meets up to the two ottomans, you can now sleep it as two single beds or one queen size bed measuring 70 inches wide by 72 inches long. Now, to ensure that you get a great night's sleep, we incorporate 2 layers of foam. We have a medium density base foam followed by a 2-inch thick memory foam. So this wrapped in Dacron on our sofa and our ottomans ensures you feel no seams between the cushions, and it gives you a great night's sleep. When you wake up in the morning and you want to convert it back into a dinette, you just simply push the button and the sofa pops right back up. Right above our driver's side ottoman, we have our 24-inch LG flat screen LED TV on a rotating bracket, so it tucks away nicely when you're not using it. It's paired with an LG Blu-ray player. Now this is a smart Blu-ray player, which means if you have access to Wi-Fi, you can stream Netflix and other apps. Directly above the Blu-ray player in our upper cabinet, we have our digital WineGuard Razor control. By simply powering up the WineGuard Razor digital satellite antenna, it spins around in its own domed housing and locks on to the strongest signal, providing you with the best digital TV experience. Just above the TV, we have our Dometic digital thermostat. From here, you can control your Dometic 11,000 BTU air conditioner. You can adjust the thermostat up and down. As well, you can control your 16,000 BTU propane furnace, all from the touch of a button. Right beside the digital thermostat is our Go Power solar controller. This controls your optional solar panels, and you have a choice of up to 2 95-watt solar panels, giving you a combined 190 watts of solar power that are really great for helping keeping your coach batteries charged. Here on the panel, you can see the voltage of your coach batteries. It'll show you how many amps are coming into your batteries from the solar panels and your battery's state of charge. This is our second multiplex wiring panel, and it's a touch screen. From here, you can easily read all the levels of your holding tanks as well as your propane tank. It'll also show you your voltage of your coach batteries. You'll be able to turn off and on the water pump, start and stop the generator, and extend and retract your power sofa. It also has a separate panel for your lighting, so you can turn off individual banks of lights, as well as your generator hour meter. So an important note about starting and running your generator. Whether you're running your generator or plugged into shore power, you don't have to worry about your inverter. It comes with a built-in transfer switch and automatically selects the new source, so you never have to worry about going and turning off your inverter. As we move forward along the driver's side, here we have our microwave. Now let's remember, it can be powered off of your inverter, so if you want to heat something up, you don't have to start your generator to do it. Here we have our Dometic 3.8 cubic foot 3-way fridge. Now this is conveniently located up off the floor at waist level, so it's easy to get food in and out. You're not bending over and stooping. Plus, we like to use 3-way refrigerators so that you have multiple sources of energy to keep your fridge cold. So this fridge will have a 12-volt selection for when you're driving down the road. It has 110 for when you're plugged into shore power, and propane for when you're dry camping. Makes this fridge very efficient. Now, one of the biggest features in the Ascent comes by the way of our bathroom and its location. We locate our bathroom on the driver's side behind the driver's seat. This allows you an unobstructed view while driving, while keeping the coach feeling open and spacious. Now let's take a look behind this solid maple door, and inside this bathroom you're going to find a large residential sized china bowl toilet, a second sink, and a handheld shower. This makes it great whether you want to stand up and shower or sit down. It's completely watertight. It even comes with a window you can open up for venting. In the ceiling, we have LED lights that turn on and off in the bathroom by touching them. And we've even mounted handy little hooks on the back of the bathroom door so you can hang your towel or a jacket up. Now, as you can see, I'm nearly 6'1", and I still have room to spare. So we have 6 feet, 3 inches of standing height, which is great to get in and out. You don't have to duck around. Here we've got our fantastic fan. This is a 3-speed fantastic fan, and it's thermostatically controlled. So I can simply open it up, set my temperature, turn it on, and the fan will cut in and out based on the temperature inside the coach. This works really great if you've got pets and you crack a window open. It'll keep the coach nice and cool. Our headliner in the Ascent is made of a soft touch vinyl, so it's really easy to clean. And as you can tell, all of our lights are LED, which are super efficient, and they're also dimmable off of the multiplex wiring touch panels. So as we move into the front cab area, you'll notice it's an easy transition because you're not ducking down to get underneath the front cabinet. We have all this headroom and it's nice, open, and spacious, and I'm ready to go. Now that we're sitting up in the front cab, I can tell you how incredibly comfortable these seats are. They have multiple adjustments, including lumbar support. Now, a common question we get asked is, why don't we recover them in ultra leather? And let me explain to you why. In 2016, Mercedes-Benz introduced new airbags into these front seats. So with your safety in mind, we know that that airbag will deploy exactly how Mercedes expects it to. So that's why we don't want to recover these seats, because your safety is our priority. So now let's take a look at the front of the dash. Here we have a Becker in-dash navigation system, comes straight from Mercedes-Benz. You can pair your phone via Bluetooth. It also comes with a radio. Also, it has a USB port and another auxiliary jack. It also comes with everything else you'd come to expect: air, cruise control, power windows, power remote mirrors, power door locks, and even a smart wheel, which gives you hands-free for answering the phone or adjusting the volume of the radio. Well, that wraps up the tour of the 2017 Ascent. If you're looking for a coach with high-quality, handcrafted maple cabinets, something that's easy to park and easy to drive in city traffic and makes a great second vehicle, then maybe the 2017 Ascent is right for you.